Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Greg Michalowski from ForexLive.com. I'm going to take a look at some of the major currency pairs as we start the day on Friday, July 22nd, 2022. Let's start with the euro versus US dollar. Late yesterday, I did a video talking about what if. And if you haven't seen that video, go to YouTube because it's an educational video as well as potential market timing video. But I said, but the premise was, what if the 100-hour moving average were to hold right here? Traders ask that what if question a lot, and the answer to the what if question is, well, then we need to get above this swing area, then we need to get above the 50% retracement that we've been talking about all week long. Where this week on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, the price moved up toward that 50% retracement level, fell short, moved to a new high, but fell short again, moved to a new high yesterday and fell short again. Battle, battle, battle. It's like the little train that could, and it couldn't do it. It couldn't get above the 50% retracement, so we started to come back down yesterday during the ECB press conference and such, and we moved below the 100-hour moving average. Then that failed, and we started to find support buyers near the 100-hour moving average through here. When I did the video, the price was trading here around the 101.90, 101.90 level, and we started to see a late rally into the end of the day that took the price up into this swing area, we've been watching this week as well. As you know, we had a low here, we had a low here, then we broke below it, then it became resistance through here, and in trading this week we moved back above that level and then started to look for support against the level here as it tried and tried and tried like the little engine that could to get above the 50%, not to be done, and we started to move below the level, and then the ECB decision yesterday forced the price back to the upside only briefly and back down below it, and then we reestablished it late yesterday. So we couldn't get above this level, which was before this level, hence the move to the downside and back below the 100-hour moving average. So what's happened since? Well, we saw the PMI data in the Eurozone come out weaker than expected in Germany, and that forced the price down toward the low price from Tuesday, also toward the 200-hour moving average. That's the green line in this chart. We got within 9 pips of that, got within less than that of these lows right here, and we started to see some support buying again. Where did we go so far? Well, in this current hourly bar, we're testing the 100-hour moving average. Needless to say, get above the 100-hour moving average, tilts the bias more to the upside in this up and down trading here. The market's trying to figure out what to do, but if the buyers are going to take more control, we need to get above the 100 and stay above that moving average level. Then we need to get above this level and stay above it. Then we need to get above the 50% retracement and stay above it. And then we can go back to the weekly chart and we can look back in time. Let me spread this out. Go back to the weekly chart and look back in time, and we can start to look at the low prices here from 2016 and 2017 and the earlier low for the year near the 103.39 to 50. I think the 1.0339 to 65 levels, all these lows through here, and that would be the next target on the top side for the euro versus US dollar. So that's a look at the that currency pair with resistance at the 100 and up here on the downside. The 200-hour moving average remains key support on the downside to stay above it. The buyers are to keep more control, and move below would be more bearish for that currency pair. Let's take a look at the dollar versus yen. The dollar versus yen, we had the Bank of Japan yesterday, and that helped to force the price to the upside and into the upper extreme area through here. This is the highest level since, I don't know, 1998, I think, 139.38, and then we couldn't stay above that level, started to move below, and this swing area right here became a level of resistance until yesterday when the price moved above that level and then tried to stay above it. As you can see right here, failed, and suddenly buyers turned to sellers. That's what you're looking for. Traders, you're looking for the break, yes, but then you're looking for the failure as well that turns the bias, and lo and behold, the price moved to the downside. What I want to focus on here is this area right here, how the price correction in trading today moved up, and where do we find sellers? Against the 200-hour moving average, the green line in the chart, and the price over the last 6-7 hours, I've seen a steady move to the downside, taking the price to the lowest level since, well, July 12th. New low for the week, but we have good support down here in this area between 136.36 and 136.46. It was a swing high right here. It was a swing high right here. Then we had this failed break right here, moved below it, and then based again and moved higher actually based here against the 100 and 200 and started its move back to the upside, getting above that level, seeing momentum. And what is key for this area right here, making it so important going forward, is this correction to the downside here found support buyers against the old level and pushed the price to the upside. So those levels are remembered by the market, and the market is moving down toward that level. The low price today got to 136.603. That's about 14 pips away from the top side of this swing area. So early buyers against that level. Maybe it's time to buy, early, maybe with this low as this low and this low as a guide for that buying. I don't know. We'll see. But there's some buying. We're seeing a little push to the upside. Watch this level right here. Get above this low right here, which is also a swing low right here and a swing high through here. Get above that level, and I think the buyers can. Dip buyers can breathe a little better. The sellers might squeeze up a little bit toward the 50% retracement, which was also this low right here. And if we get above the 50%, that would be more bullish. Conversely, move below this swing area, and it's not so good for the bears remain in control for the dollar versus yen. The bears are in control below the 100 and 200 hour moving averages as it is right now, but there is support to get through on the downside. Let's take a look at this sterling versus US dollar. And over the last 5 or 6 7 hours, the price has been trading between the 200 hour moving average below and the 100 hour moving average above. Recall from yesterday, during the ECB volatility, the price initially moved to the upside and then came down and fell below the 200 hour moving average. That was about the time when the euro was moving below its 100 hour moving average and bouncing back to the upside. No closes below the 200 hour moving average through here, however, on the hourly chart. So we're going to need a close below that moving average to increase the bearish bias on the downside. In between these moving averages, the battle is on. The battle is on between the 100 above and 200 hour moving average below. Get above the 100 hour moving average today. And we'll look at this swing area between 1.1975, 1.198775. Get above that level, and then the 120-ish area. We had a high of 120.02 yesterday, late yesterday, and actually early yesterday, and today. On this day right here, we got up to 120.05, 120.005, and rotated to the downside. So there's something about the 120 level. It's not surprising. It's a natural level of resistance, and but we need to get above the 120.0000 level and stay above that level. And then we can talk about the 50% retracement in this swing area between 120.32 and 120.45.6. Number swing highs here this week against that area. Couldn't get above it. Similar to the euro versus US dollar, and the price started rotated to the downside. That was on Wednesday. Yesterday's trade, we only got up near the 120 level. So there you have it, a look at some of the major currency pairs. My name is Greg Michalowski. Good fortune with your trading. Bye-bye now.